They thought they knew me. They thought they understood who I was, what I stood for, and where I'd end. They looked into my eyes and saw what they wanted to see: weakness, vulnerability, and submission. They sharpened their knives with glee, orchestrated betrayals in the shadows, and believed they had written my final chapter. But let me tell you something. They weren't breaking me. They were rewriting me. Every insult was a chisel, every betrayal a hammer, every calculated blow against me became the furnace that reshaped my soul. The person I once was, the one who walked in the light with hope in his heart, that person is gone, snuffed out, piece by piece. But what they didn't realize is that darkness doesn't consume everyone. For some, it becomes fuel, and for me, it became the core of who I am now. You see, the abyss they cast me into wasn't my end. It was my beginning. I didn't drown in their hate. I learned to swim in its depths. Every wound they inflicted became a scar, not of defeat, but of survival. Every chain they wrapped around me only taught me how to break free. And now, the very weapons they used against me have become my armor. They built a monster, and now they must face what they've created. But here's the truth they'll never admit. They underestimated me. They thought they could control me, manipulate me, reduce me to nothing. But what they failed to see was that their cruelty didn't weaken me. It hardened me. Every lie, every blow, every attempt to crush me was just sharpening the edges of my resolve. I wasn't meant to walk this path, I'll admit that. Once I believed in the goodness of people, in the idea that hope could heal and compassion could change hearts. But they shattered that belief. They stripped away my innocence and left a void I filled with fire. And now, that fire burns for one purpose: to rise above, to reclaim everything they tried to take from me, and to prove that I am unbreakable. They wanted to see me fall. They wanted to see me beg, but I'll let you in on a secret. I don't beg. I don't crawl. Not anymore. Pain is inevitable. We've all felt it. The sting of betrayal, the ache of loss, the crushing weight of despair. But here's the thing about pain. It's not the end. It's a forge. And the more they try to crush you, the stronger you become. You learn to endure, to adapt, to fight. Pain doesn't destroy the strong. It refines them. When you face adversity, don't ask why it's happening to you. Instead, ask yourself, what can I build from this? Because the truth is, pain is a teacher, and its lessons can transform you into something unstoppable. They thought they were destroying me, but in reality, they were fueling my transformation. Every time they pushed me to the edge, they didn't realize I wasn't falling. I was learning to fly. When the world seems against you, when it feels like you're at the end, remember this: endings are just beginnings in disguise. Don't let the darkness scare you. Embrace it. Use it. Let it show you who you really are. Because in the depths of despair, you find your true strength. You don't become unbreakable by avoiding hardship. You become unbreakable by enduring it, by rising from it, by becoming something greater. Do you feel broken? Do you feel like the world has beaten you down to nothing? Good. That's where the strongest stories begin. This is your forge, your fire, and the choice is yours. Will you let it destroy you, or will you let it create something extraordinary? Take a moment to think about the people, the situations, the forces that have tried to hold you back. They didn't succeed, did they? You're still here. You're still fighting. And that means they've already lost. Every chain they bound me with has become a weapon in my arsenal. Every lie they told became armor. They thought they were binding me, trapping me, reducing me to nothing more than a shadow of myself. But chains can only hold you if you let them. And I didn't. The moment you realize that the limitations placed on you are nothing more than illusions, you become free. They want you to believe you're powerless, that their control is absolute. But control only works if you accept it, reject their lies, break their chains, and then use what they gave you against them. Their cruelty becomes your shield. Their deceit becomes your sword. And when they see you standing, unbroken, wielding the very things they tried to use to destroy you, they'll understand. They didn't weaken you. They empowered you. They taught me something they didn't intend to. They taught me that mercy, in their world, is seen as weakness. Compassion, they said, is a tool for manipulation. So I learned to be ruthless, not in the way they wanted, but in a way that redefines the word. Ruthlessness isn't about cruelty. It's about resolve. It's about refusing to bow to their rules, their games, their expectations. It's about knowing what you're worth and never letting anyone take that from you. They wanted me to become a monster, but I didn't. I became something far more dangerous. I became relentless. They thought they could keep me in the shadows, keep me afraid, keep me down. But what they didn't realize is that shadows can't contain someone who's learned to command the dark. Power isn't something they can take from you. It's something you reclaim. Power is knowing that no matter how many times you fall, you can rise again. It's looking at the wreckage they left in your life and deciding to rebuild, stronger and more unshakable than ever. It's standing tall, even when they want you to crawl. And it's letting them see that every attempt they made to destroy you only made you more unstoppable. They wanted me to be a monster. They wanted to see me crumble under the weight of their schemes. But I'm here to tell you this. I didn't crumble. I rose. I took everything they threw at me and turned it into the foundation of my triumph. And now, I stand as proof that their worst wasn't enough. To you, the listener, whoever you are, wherever you are, know this. The world may try to break you, to tear you apart, to convince you that you're not enough. But they're wrong. You are more than enough. You are the fire they can't extinguish, the storm they can't control. You are their reckoning. Now it's your turn. Take everything they said you couldn't do, and do it. Take every scar they left on your soul, and wear it as a badge of honor. Let the world see that you are unbreakable. Because this is your story, your rise, your revenge. The shadows they cast over you will be the darkness that propels you forward. The chains they forged for you will be the weapons you use to break free. And the fear they tried to instill in you will become the fire that lights your path. Stand tall, walk through the storm, and when they look at you, let them see the reflection of their own failure. Let them know without a single word that they didn't break you. They created something far beyond their comprehension. This is your moment, your rise, your dark motivation.